Well, hello, stampers, and everyone else who's never ever made a card before. It's Jackie from the Pampered Stamper, and welcome to my Monday Cheer Corner. So, I've started doing this video on my personal page just to share with you the fact that you can make a wonderful, easy card and just change someone's life. You can really change the world one card at a time. Happy Mail is pretty powerful. And I would say it's even more powerful during these COVID times when we often feel so alone. So every week I do a video and I'll share the card on my Facebook page and also on YouTube if I remember. This time it's also going up on YouTube. And I would love to hear from you who you would think should get this card. So let's have a peek. Today's card is especially special because it's using a stamp set called Strong of Heart. And this stamp set has specifically been created as a fundraiser for heart health. And in Canada, all the funds raised are going to the London Health Sciences Centre for research on rare heart diseases. So it's really neat. I like the images, but even more, I do love the sayings in here. So I have made this card, but today I'm going to make something a little bit different because it is winter and I do love snow. So we're going to add a snowflake from this set here. And we're not going to stamp it. Well, we might do some stamping as well. But I've already cut one out. See all these lovely little metal dies? They cut out shapes. So let's get started. I have a piece of thick cardstock, basic white cardstock, and it's 11 inches by 4¼ inches, and then I've scored it at 5½. And how you score, I should probably show you this. Just a minute. You get a paper trimmer, and this paper trimmer has two blades. It has a dark blade that cuts, see it goes down the trough, and then it has a light blade that scores. So that doesn't cut through, it just makes a deep line. So if you put your cardstock on here, and I'm going to 5½, then I just go like this back and forth a few times, and then I have this score line, and I can fold it on there. Okay, so that's what scoring means. Doesn't mean I'm keeping track of the total number of points. And I'm just going to lay it like this. I'm going to use another tool called a Stamparatus, and that's a stamp positioning tool. So what that does is it just lets you get the stamp in the right spot every single time. So I'm laying my cardstock in here. And then we're going to take this heart out, and I'm going to lay it right here. This is where I want it, a little bit higher than the middle. See, remember my top fold is here. And now we're going to ink it up with some real red ink. Okay, let's see. I want to see what I'm doing. Okay, perfect. So here's my red ink, and I'm just going to, actually, it's a good idea to put your stamp case underneath for stability, and then just tap, tap, tap. And you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to get my other laptop out, so I can't see your comments right now. But I will answer your comments later, and remember, think about who should get this card, okay? It can be anywhere in the world. I'm in Holland now anyway, so postage is more anyway. It makes no difference whether it's someone in Canada or someone in Australia. So here's your chance. When I'm in Canada, I only send to people in Canada. I know, it's not fair, but I'm the boss. So, there you go. Now, I think that's pretty good. I think that's enough ink. I maybe want to add and make it a little darker on this side yet. One more. There. There. Now it is nice and bright and red. And I'll tell you what I want to do. I have I have the snowflake that I want to put right here, like so. And I've already put adhesive on the back of it. So there you go. I didn't want to mess it up. I would like to put another heart here and another heart there. So before I put my saying on, I'm going to take off this stamp. And there's a cute little heart in here, right here. And I want to put it right there. I could just use it on a block too, but now that I'm using this tool, I might as well just keep using it. It's easy, it's wonderful, and there. What's really nice for is if people have like mobility issues, if you have, yeah, something like Parkinson's and you have a shake, or, yeah, I once had to be on a, can't even remember what it's called. It's that drug that you take for, it kind of combats a lot of different things. Why can't I think of it? And it can make you gain weight. Anyway, one of the side effects was that I had a little tremor in my hand. And so this is perfect because if you have a bit of a shake, you won't ruin anything. So I'm going to add the heart on that side yet. I'm just going to wipe it off. I've got this chamois to clean my stamps with. I don't want to get ink where I don't want it. So I'm just going to give that a wipe, dry it a little bit. And now we're going to put it on this side over here. There. Anyway, it's great for, or even for little kids, it's great for, I've had people come to my classes that hardly could do anything. They had so many physical and mental limitations, but they could stamp with the Stamparatus, and it was just so nice to see the joy on their faces that they could make something beautiful. So yeah, it's really nice. So here I have the heart with the snowflake and a couple of other hearts, and I might take that heart and put it on a block. Sometimes I play around with the card a little bit more after my video. Oh, I almost forgot. I want to put a saying on the bottom, and I was debating whether or not, I think stronger than you know is what I'm going to put on there. Although I do think it's important to, you know, when people are going through something difficult, sometimes we say, oh, be brave and be strong. Well, sometimes people need other people to be brave and strong for them. And they just want to be vulnerable and not be brave and strong. So, yeah. Oh, guess what? I shouldn't have done that. I forgot to take that heart off. I made a little bit of a mark there. Okay, doesn't have to be perfect. I would like to use black ink, and I don't have it laying right here. So give me 1 second. There. It's a good thing my stamp room isn't very big here. I'm only a step away from everything, but I cleaned off my desk and I didn't put this back. So, there we go. Stronger than you know. One more, just to make it nice and dark. And there we have it. See? Now, isn't that cute? So it's got a touch of winter. It doesn't really matter that there's that little mark there, but I am going to fix it a little bit. I'm going to put this heart on a block, and I'm inking it up, and I'm going to put a heart right there. There. That's kind of cute. And do another one. I have ink on my fingers. It is not good. See, right here, I've got ink on the bottom of my card. So we're just going to do this. And there. It's not what I had intended originally, but that's okay. And then you can leave it plain like that, or if you like ribbon, you can tie a ribbon around the top. Like, see, and I might do that. And I don't want to tie it into a bow, I just want to tie it into a knot. And this is just a satin double-stitched ribbon, and there we have it. And if I don't like it, I can always take it off. Maybe I like it. You know what? I think I like it better just plain white. Sometimes we're afraid of white space. I like it better white. But you can vote. Maybe I'll take a picture of it like this and with it white. Now I'm just going to slide it off this end. There. I like it white. Yeah, really cute. So, which one do you like better? The one with the hearts or the one with the snowflake? So you can let me know in your comments which card of these two do you want me to send to your person. And then I started playing around with another card. I stamped the heart and embossed it with silver on black and white polka dots. And then I stamped another one on a scrap of white and I colored it. So let's have a look and see what we're going to do with this. Got a little bit of liquid adhesive. And we'll just put this together and see what happens. I just wanted to show you the different possibilities with this stamp set, and I just love the fact that Stampin' Up! Is donating $4 from every stamp set sold to go to heart health. And if the stamp set is sold in the States, then the money goes to somewhere in the States. If it's sold in Europe, I don't know, I don't have the list, I should look it up maybe, of all the places where they are sending their money, but they're keeping it local, so that's nice. And one of the reasons that they chose this is that there was a fellow demonstrator in Ontario whose husband he was very young, he was in his 40s, and he just suddenly dropped dead of he had a rare heart condition that no one knew about, and it was so, so sad. So we hope that with research that that those kinds of things can, be avoided. I once watched I don't know if it was Star Wars or Star Trek movie, and the surgeon in outer space was horrified at what we do, how barbaric we were, that we cut away pieces. And I'm thinking, yeah, maybe 200 years from now they're going to think that we were barbaric, but you know what, we're doing the best we can, and that's why research is so important. So I think that looks super cute too, don't you? And then again, a saying on the bottom, and I'm going to say on this one, you amaze me. Because through struggle comes, well, that looks nice too, but you amaze me, I think I'm going to do on this one. And again, if this is the card you think is speaking to you for your person, let me know. And I'm just going to lay this in here. And I'm going to lay that here. And hopefully I don't get any ink on it from my fingers. And it'll be good. This time I think I'm going to do it in red. And I think, well, I'm hoping it's not crooked. Well, it might be a little bit. That's okay. I always say if you want an absolutely perfect card, then, buy one. When you go to really cool shops and they have handmade clothes with special fabrics, they say that the imperfections are part of the charm. That is what is supposed to be there. So there you go. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that this all went well, and I'm looking forward to hearing your nominations. Okay, have a super day and have a wonderful time. I don't know if you have holidays between Christmas and New Year. I think most people in Europe are back to work today. I think in North America, because Boxing Day was on Sunday, I think a lot of you probably have the day off today. So if you do, be thankful, because that's a wonderful treat. And anyway, stay safe, stay happy, and thanks for